Hello, a very good morning. My name is Egeru Simon, and in this video, I'm going to take you through on how to make a report. We are going to open our Excel. This is our Excel. We open. After opening Excel, we go to blank. But to make your work to be more visible, I will highlight everything, then I try to zoom it a little bit. I press Ctrl A to highlight everything, then I come here to increase on the size. Come to home, then I try to adjust on the size. Yes, like that. Now it will be at least good for us to do our working. In here, in this place now, we are going to put the number here, name, subjects here, SST, English, science, and maths. Here we are going to put the total, average, then position, and grading. Now, let me do this quick and we continue. Let me first fill that place, then continue. Okay, now we have entered this. We have entered our number, name, the subjects are here, SST, English, science, MTC, total, average, position. Now we need to enter the marks and the names of the pupils. Now let me just do that in a minute and we continue. Okay, now after filling all the marks the pupils have got, these are the marks: Okeo, Mary, Ali, and Edu. They have obtained the following marks. Now I need to get the total. In getting the total, I bring my cursor there. After I put equal sign, sum, open the bracket. I will sum from C2 to, I'll go to F2 to FE2. I close. After closing, I enter. My marks are there. Bring this thing here, drag it down, and everyone will get his or her total mark. I come to average. Average again, you do the same. Put equal sign, write the word average. Open the bracket. I'm getting the average from C2 to FE2. I close my bracket. I press enter and my average is already here. Do this, then I get my average. Now the next is ranking. I bring my thing there in position. The next is positioning. In positioning, I use to rank. I press equal sign. Write the word rank. I open my bracket. I put I'm ranking. I want to use you can use total or average, but this time round I want to use my total. I will come to G2, put a comma, put a dollar sign. I'll put a G, a dollar sign. I put a 2, put this, again a dollar sign, G, dollar sign. I want it to go up to 5. After that, I put a comma. I want my thing to come down. Now I will put 0 in order for it to be in a descending way. I put a 0. I close my bracket. I press enter. My position is already there. I bring my thing here. Then okay, my rank is already here. I drag this to get for all the pupils. That is it. Now I have to grade. Whenever I'm grading, I will grade SST alone, English alone, science alone, so that I see the grade for each child. Now I will create a column for grading here. When I want to create the one, for example, I want to create a column for SST, I click there, bring my arrow there, right click, I go to insert. I'm inserting the entire column. I come there, I press OK. My column is already there. I write my word grade. Okay, let me do the same for these other ones in just a minute and we continue. Okay, now we have got the grade for SST, the grade for English, the grade for science, the grade for maths is here. Now we are going to use if for grading, but before I will put equal sign, then I say equal sign if C2 is great or equal to 90, dictation 1. If C2 is great or equal to 80, that is dictation 2. Now let me enter this just a minute, then we'll. Okay, now after entering all of this, if C2 greater or equal to 90, that's the dictation 1. If C2 greater or equal to 80, that's the 2. If C2 equal or greater than 7, that's grading 3. If C2 greater or equal to 60, grading 4, and so on. You can see our formula is here. We count the number of brackets we have open. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have open 8 bracket. Now we need to close the 8 bracket. And remember, when you're closing this, when you're doing this calculation, each bracket must come with its different color, with its own color. If the colors are not changing, it means that there is a problem in your formula. You check on the formula and you continue doing the work. Let's close our bracket. I press shift and I start closing. This is 1. Let me close the bracket. I press the shift sign and I start closing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I come and I enter. We press enter. Press our thing to enter, and it has entered. Now we can see our grading is here. This 150, that is grading 6. I drag it to get a grade for those other ones. Bring this in here. I drag it to get the grade for these other ones, and you can see the grade. Now I cannot continue writing all the formulas there. It will make me tired. Now since I have the formula, I can come here, I right click, then I copy. I'll bring, then I copy it here. Now I'll press Control V, and my results will appear here. I'll just now drag down, then my everything is there. I do the same to that to the remaining one. I right click, I press copy, then I do the same for these other ones. Okay, now we have performed everything on our report. Our report now is complete. You can see everything you see now here. Thank you for watching.